Hey everyone, I think we're live. I'm just checking now. Sorry for the different screens. Yeah, we're live. I think this is gonna be really quick. To be honest, it's one of those. I think I just wanted to say, when I come back to this in a few weeks or a few months, I'd just be happy to do this every day and commit every day. I think I'm really pushing hard here. On like people talk about, hey, you're in the arena and like you work hard, but it's really some days where just like things just don't come together so much. It's like today has been nonstop, 7 to 7 p.m. Obviously, I'm nowhere finished with the day, but it's like haven't done any step and like haven't even eaten today yet. So it's like pure. It's like you have to understand. Like sometimes, like some people just ask me, how come you guys are able to do so much? It's because there is mad work that goes into this stuff, and obviously I'm not here to complain, but I think I'm here to also give a good overview of what's like to build this stuff. Is I think anyone that wants to attempt, because I'm really taking this seriously, and I really think I'll be able and my team will be able to do this. And I commit, like I'm genuinely putting in the work to make sure we go there, and pretty much defy a lot of odds. And I really think we can get to it. But the truth is, a lot of people claim they can do something, but when it comes to actually putting the work, it's there is no one to show up. But the truth is, if you want to get there, and I went through that same phase with export, but you have to put crazy amount of work, and that's not the funny part. It's like today the last thing I want to do is do this stream, just because you're just exhausted, and like for the last like 3-4 weeks, schedule was basically 6 to 10 p.m. and then you just do it all over again the next day, and like no weekends and stuff like this. So I'm just doing this because I think if at any point people say, hey, you got lucky, or like it was so easy, just want to say, if I'm watching this, hopefully I'm just happy with persevering and pushing through the days where it's really just not easy. So today was basically just mainly bugs, like bug fixing, troubleshooting what's going wrong. We did push a few things, I think. I'm not actually so sure. So yeah, we did push 2 SDKs. So we've got a Python SDK and a JavaScript SDK that's now live. So it's gonna help traders and people that run bots and AI agents to work through our documentation a lot easier. So today you need to like copy paste .ts or .py file in your project. We'll add this on our GitHub, so you can just import via npm or yarn. So we did push this today. So you have to go check a few things, but it was mainly just QAing, so pushing through stuff that's very boring to fix, but just has to be fixed. It's not the funny thing, but we're building at the end of the paper trading engine is it's a whole new system that we've built, and every time you have new stuff, like you you have a new bug that comes in, and then you have to queue again. That's why this weekend I do some Playwright test. So Playwright enables you to do basically fully automate the front end testing. So we make sure everything's just really squared. We're trying our best to make the QA, like we've got a ton of people helping on the QA. Actually, we've had 70 on our beta environment. We've got 71 signups and 50 also active traders. And it's just great to see that people are committed. And what we did add here, and that's a very minor thing. It takes 5 minutes, but the account ID, and you can make your submission confidential. For example, we had a data leak, and that stuff got fixed. But today we mainly fixed some accounting issues between P&Ls, margin balances, etc. So it mainly works with new accounts, because the migration that we would otherwise have to do would be just a bit too big. We've also fixed the an issue when you're checking out an account, so buying an account. No, sorry. And it was just, I honestly don't remember exactly what we did, but we just troubleshoot the whole day and push a ton of code to fix. We've changed the login page, so it just looks a lot better. But these are, I guess, just minor details. All right, so I just got logged in, but anyway, goal is still for we did add all the endpoints for the analytics page. So I did share this, I think, yesterday, but we have this page that we want to reproduce, and Vladi, our front-end engineer, is going to work on it. And me personally, I just made sure we had all of the correct endpoints. So we expose the data correctly, and then it's just about cosmetics, so making sure things do look good. And we have to polish the dashboard slightly, and then we'll get on the analytics, and then we'll get on the settings page. And we have an AM tomorrow, so it's going to be an exciting time tomorrow. I think this is it for product. If I haven't shared, we have a built-in notification system now, so you can see the we're streaming a couple of events like Stripe payments. A lot of events actually. Like when a position gets open, closed, liquidated, when a limit gets filled. Anything that you think is relevant, we've pretty much plugged it in. I think position close and open is not relevant here. I think things that you might have missed are things that should land here. But anyway, we've built that for internally, and then for emails as well, and then for push notifications as well. And probably forgetting some of things, but we'll move to market updates. Yesterday we did highlight that there's not much to do here. It's a big range, and we did say we don't have a ton of convictions on the short side, but we're waiting for a clean 70k plus break to cut the position. Today, for the record, we are at 161. UPNL looks nasty on BTC, but that's basically the only red trade that we have. So watermark is okay. I'm okay with it. But timing wise, I think the S&P is rolling over. I think VIX should be high. Oil is So the point is, I think a lot of people are pricing in de-escalation when I don't think things have de-escalated. Now, obviously, it could turn quickly with the big tackle from from Trump, but I don't know. I just feel like it's easier to hold on the short side at the moment, and then wait for the market to basically take me out. And I think breaking out of this range is would be a big testament that the market conditions, or like cryptos finally getting a bid. We have I think a lot of people are talking about the STRC from STRC from MicroStrategy. STRC being the I think the bone-like structure. I'm actually not sure exactly what it is. Yeah, it's giving you a monthly dividends of 11.5%. Haven't looked into exactly the mechanics here. What's interesting to look at is what's MSTR NAV at the moment. MNAV is 1.2. So they have some ammunition to do some ATMs. And if we look at the last average field price on BTC, I think it was 70K. So you can assume that this rally here was likely led by a lot of spot buys that pushed that squeeze. And I think this is what you saw here. I mean, basically the CVD, I mean, spot was leading, sorry, here very aggressively, and then that faded completely. So one can wonder how much of this move was just like the strength that we saw on the fourth. So fourth was basically during the fourth and over the weekend. Is that just MicroStrategy bid? And I just do think, honestly, I haven't taken the time of in terms of if we look at the challenge, that stuff is not like the position is not really significant. Plus, it's on BTC, so we don't chase so much beta to the market. So we can hold that position pretty comfy, but definitely above 70K. I just have to be cognizant of the fact that markets, I mean, I'm not on the right direction of the market, and things can, like, if Trump tackles and everything changes, BTC could well go at 80K, and then you just reassess. There's always a next trade, and hopefully you're on the right side of the market more often than not. I just I did cover this yesterday, but I do think a lot of people are just chopping themselves up insanely, like, I don't know, flipping short here and then going long here, and then the market is just clearly range bound. So what you can do is, again, you just, if you have a clean move above like 70, 72, you just cut the exposure, and then if you reintegrate, you just it's okay to go long and short at the extremes, because that offers the best invalidation, and I don't see much else that you can do in the current environment, which is great for me because I don't have time to monitor so much. And it, as I said yesterday, and I think nothing really changed from yesterday, but it's just an easy invalidation, which makes for a great trade. And I'm no genius on the market, so I don't know what's is it going to be. What is for sure is, there is no way I'm flipping long. Although you have to respect the momentum, there is no way I'm gonna flip long on a range breakout, just because we like going towards the end of Wednesday, and then it's Thursday, and then you still have a lot of headline uncertainty, and I don't want to, if things escalate, and I think everyone's thinking that the Strait of Hormuz is gonna not stay shut for a long time, and so things can reverse really quickly. You shouldn't have so much of a recency bias in the market. So that's gonna be it for today, everyone. As I said, very quiet and short stream, but that's all I can offer for today. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I see you tomorrow for the AMA. Actually, it's gonna be a great one. Cheers.